Yo, what is up everybody? It is your boy Skywalker OG coming at you with another Rise of Kingdoms video, and today we are showing you the Kingsland opening in KVK for K1916. Obviously you see I'm trying to look for a spot to place our flag once we take the pass. We are waiting for T2A to stream out. That is only T2A troops actually coming out of that pass at the moment. Now you're going to see our SQ16 squad rolling out. I'm on my alt account in SQ16 to be able to build the flags. Obviously I did do this in fast forward motion because there's really not that much action to be had in any of this video. We do have some rallies. I think we have about, well, we caught 106 million power player getting zeroed. We did get a good rally on him. He didn't get zeroed, but we did get a good piece of action on that guy. Other than that, the enemies really picked up their territory and got up out of our way. They didn't defend really anything. They let us burn it down. But it is just an impressive amount of troops that's coming out of this pass from our Kingdom of K1916. Whenever there is a war going on, we are in full throttle mode, and I can't wait till we get into a heroic anthem where we can actually throw all these troops at bigger kingdoms and a lot more kingdoms. Anyways, what I was just showing you is just basically the pure amount of troops we had. Here's where we finally connected to the enemy, and again, like I said, they didn't defend any of these structures. This was the first flag we touched, and this was the only one that they actually, no, I think there was two. I think we got two of them that they defended a little bit. That was one that you seen. Jin got a really good rally on it. We can bring it back a little bit, take a peek at it. We have an Alex Richard inside the flag. For some reason they had half their troops in it. I guess somebody just didn't remember to pull out really, so I don't really think they meant to defend this flag, and yeah, we just completely annihilated it. That's almost 500,000 troops dead for 40,000 dead. So yeah, I mean, I don't know why you'd ever want to see that. Anyways, continuing, and like you see, I have my Ramses YSG rally set on this thing, and yeah, I'm gonna just keep rallying it until it goes down, hoping that they're gonna put some troops in there. They never really do. We only catch one other flag, and that's because it's building. And yeah, I mean, honestly, what I wanted to show on this video was just, guys, whenever you're on the map and you're fighting in a KVK, you can't AFK your marches on the map like this. You really need to pay attention to what you're doing, especially in a war zone or a war scenario. Don't drag and drop like I did, but pay attention to where you're putting your marches, because obviously this is the only flag spot available for us, and every one of our players are blocking it. I mean, I understand that I put markers to join over there, but you have to think about the flag placements, or if you were trying to get your city there, if you're not an R4, then think about trying to teleport your city there. If you don't have enough room to get a city there, you don't have enough room to get a flag there, potentially. You know, if you're not, like I said, if you're not an R4, just think of it like that. Leave us some room to actually get these flags down, guys. This is really going to slow you down in a war scenario if you're blocking your flagger or your flag placement, because of, like I said, this situation here. The enemy was actually able to put down a back layer flag and layer up a little bit, which again, they didn't defend them, but they were able to layer up a little bit because of the fact that I had taken so long on putting down this flag, but everybody kept blocking it up. I was getting frustrated, and yeah, I mean, it's just no need for it. You got to pay attention to your marches whenever you're in a war scenario. You got to always be online or be active. I understand games crashes and everything, but you really have to pay attention on the war zone. We can't be going AFK, and we can't be looking at the butterflies trying to capture them in a jar or something, whatever you're, whatever you're going on. If you have to build flags with a subpar garrison like I do here, obviously you're going to want to marker it to let your team know that it is a subpar garrison, that it may need some extra defense or a swarm on the enemy's rally if an enemy does commit to setting a rally on your flag. Obviously you don't really want to put a subpar garrison. You would like to have your best garrison you possibly do have. But again, these guys really were not putting any pressure on us. I believe they rallied us twice. We got to tag 2 of their flags or something that they defended, and that's realistically all the action we got besides open fielding. It was a really lackluster KVK, and that's why I didn't want to show this. But again, there's a lot I thought that people can learn from the video, from the footage that I caught here, like placement of your troops on the map, and relevance to how people are placing flags, what commanders to rally, how to properly garrison a flag, I guess you would say. If you're on your front flags like this, and obviously don't random teleport out into the middle of nowhere in AFK. That's just stupid. Don't swarm until the Takedas that are killing these players that are random teleporting and getting destroyed. That's on them. Like, don't fill your hospital and waste your resources to go save somebody that's getting spanked. Like, that's on them that they did that. That's their fault. Don't punish yourself, you know. Don't punish yourself to try to help others that are making stupid mistakes. When you're garrisoning a flag or trying to put down a flag in a war zone, you would like to get like the best garrison that's available at the time, like say a Xeno Theo inside the flag, and then you would possibly, if you have the option, like to get a Wu or a YSS Theo or a Wu Theo, something to that nature. That way you can throw it in whenever they send a nuker at it, like we're going to do here. I don't believe we have the Wu. Yeah, we didn't have the Wu on this first rally, but then we get it on the set. But we have so many people here, obviously, that the rally just gets nuked down. I mean, if you're not sending Attila rallies at us, we're just going to swarm that thing down. We have so many people on the field, and it doesn't matter if they're free to play or not. There's just so many of them that we're going to swarm down the rally and we're going to take the trades, because there's just so many of us players hitting the same objective. But anyways, you always want to have a backup secondary option, and if you do have that backup secondary option, you generally want to tend to have it as a universal option, like a YSS or a Wu Zetian. You don't really want to make it a troop specific if it's going from like infantry to archers or infantry to calves. You want to try to keep it to where you can put mixed troops in it, or it's infantry and then you change it to another infantry. You never want to go completely from one troop type to another, because somebody's gonna stay in that flag, and then you're gonna take a really bad trade on that first hit when people aren't paying attention. And this is the 106 mil guy that we got a good rally on. Again, CN21 got a decent rally on him before we did. Drago popped the king skill on him because we seen the player marching his troops back, so obviously he's in more frenzy. He's got some of his marches real low, so he's definitely out here hitting people. And yeah, well, the king skill, the imprison skill on this guy. And Fear from SQ16 had a rally on him. Drago set a rally on him. We had 3 rallies set on this guy, but I believe Fears was the only rally that actually hit, and of course we kept it reinforced and topped off as much as we could. But inevitably, this guy was smart enough to finally realize, hey, I can just drop tag and then join the alliance that I'm on their territory, since they're in that kingdom, and then it would cancel the rally. And he eventually did do that, but not after taking quite a few dead troops from our rally from SQ16. And we will go ahead and skip over to that. Zoom pass. Yep, there we go. Fear's rally is coming in. Fear's rally is going down pretty quick because he finally got all of his troops back in his city. The 106 mil guy, he healed up, so he's definitely got 3, 6, 9, 12. I mean, what, 1.5, 1.8 million more troops than he did when CN21 rallied him. Not to mention he's done healed his troops. So yeah, he's given the rally, you know, a hard time. But again, we have markers on him, so there are players there to reinforce the rally, because, you know, everybody in K1916 is just looking for kills. If we can get them on a city, we will definitely do it that way. It doesn't really matter, we just want our kills in this kingdom. It is insane how many KVKs we have been through that we just can't get fights, and it's always because, oh, it's a power issue. Well, I hate to tell you, but power issue or Imperial status really doesn't become a factor if you're not actually defending or pushing into anything. I mean, it is what it is. If you can see it throughout this whole video, there wasn't anything that was really defended or pushed objectively by the enemy. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna let this rally finish up, and then I'll fast forward over to the flag that we did get to swarm down before it built, and then we'll cut the video, because like I said, that is literally all the action we had, other than the field fights, and the field fights were few and far in between. It wasn't anything serious. It was just small little skirmishes every once in a while. And I have a marker on it that says cancel rally, because the double rally was about to come in from Drago and K1916, but the dude jumped alliances ahead of time anyway, so it didn't matter. I was trying to time that cancel marker at the right time, but like I said, he rejoined a different alliance, so it doesn't really make any bit of difference. Go over to where they dropped this flag, and again, they did have, this was their second rally that they set on us, and we had a woo in there. We just swarmed down the rally. Again, you're not going to do much with a Guan, even if it's a Guan Herald, not when there's that many troops around the flag, not when there's that many troops there. It's just going to get swarmed down. And then here's the flag that we connected to swarm it down. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boom, boom. I had one of our members swarmed it way too early. Hang on, let's go back. Boop, there we go. Yeah. Our Vickery Hunt, he got a little overzealous and swarmed it quite a bit too early. I was waiting for the Attila rally to come in because we had plenty of time. I think we had like, yeah, 6 more minutes. So yeah. But once the rally hit, everybody just comes in here to try to mob in, and obviously this isn't the best scenario because everybody's getting hit by the AoE. The good thing is, or everybody would be getting hit by the AoE, but the good thing is they had a Charles Constantine in there, so there was no AoE. But had there been AoE, that would have been a bad situation because only a certain amount of marches can hit one target at a time. So a lot of us weren't even hitting the dang thing, and we could have got hit by AoE and took dead for no reason. But that wasn't the case, and like I said, that was the last flag that these guys let us swarm. Other than that, it was every time we connected, they hopped out of the flag, or if it was a building flag, they picked it up. So yeah, like I said, that's it, guys. I'm sorry we didn't have more action. I hope we get more action as soon as the passes open into the invasion, and if so, I'll definitely record that and bring it to you. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you take to heart the tips, and definitely fix y'all's flipping TPs, man. People teleport so terribly out here, man. It is not even funny. Anyways, till next time, peace. And have a good one. And that flag that I was standing there by, that's the one that they just boop, picked up. That's one of the ones. So yeah. Alright.